People thought this husband had gone too far after smashing his wife's head into the wall during an argument, but nobody expected his brutal mistake to unleash something absolutely terrifying inside the house. After locking herself in the bedroom to protect her unborn baby, Maddie discovered blood pouring from the back of her head while her abusive husband passed out drunk on the couch downstairs. But later that night, strange things suddenly started happening. The meat grinder in the kitchen mysteriously turned on by itself, the refrigerator door slowly opened on its own, and moments later the husband saw a shadowy figure sitting on the couch, rapidly changing TV channels. Before he could react, the black figure vanished into thin air right in front of him. Terrified and confused, the man suddenly felt someone standing behind him. At that exact moment, Maddie woke up upstairs and realized the wound on her head was still bleeding badly. She rushed downstairs hoping her husband would take her to the hospital, only to discover his neck had been violently twisted and his dead body lying in the living room. Standing beside the corpse was a terrifying black-cloaked figure with long, messy hair. Horrified, Maddie ran upstairs trying to lock herself inside the room, but the creature chased after her and launched her across the hallway before knocking her unconscious instantly. When police arrived later that night, even the detectives were shocked by the husband's horrifying death. What made the case even stranger was that there were absolutely no signs of forced entry anywhere inside the house. The next day, Detective Xiao visited Maddie in the hospital, hoping to learn what happened, but after losing the baby during the attack, she was too traumatized to speak. While investigating the neighborhood, detectives uncovered two disturbing facts. First, Maddie's husband had a long history of domestic abuse. Second, Maddie had suffered 3 miscarriages over the past 2 years. Combined with the lack of any break-in evidence, police started believing Maddie herself might somehow be responsible for the murder. Half a month later, Maddie finally returned home from the hospital, but the nightmare was far from over. One night, she noticed the streetlights outside suddenly flickering on and off for no reason. Then she saw the same black figure slowly walking toward the house. Completely panicked, Maddie rushed downstairs and locked every single door and window before surviving the night in total fear. The next morning, she even nailed wooden boards across the entrances, forcing her own sister to climb through the upstairs window just to visit her. The trauma had completely destroyed her sense of safety. One day while doing laundry, Maddie suddenly felt unbearable pain coming from the wound on the back of her head. More than a month had passed, yet the injury still hadn't healed. But things became even more horrifying after she tossed clothes into the washing machine and suddenly saw the face of a strange woman appear in the reflection of the glass door. Terrified, Maddie screamed, "What are you doing in my house?" And at that exact moment, the terrifying black figure slowly began walking downstairs toward her.